Have you ever wondered how visually impaired people use the internet? Visual problems are common in people at some point in their lives. However, according to the Canadian Health Measure Survey, 2.6% of children and 1.4% of adults have a visual impairment that cannot be corrected. Visual impairment is a term experts use to describe any kind of visual loss, such as color blindness, reduced contrast sensitivity, low vision, or complete blindness. This presentation is structured as follows. First, I will talk about the challenges and barriers visually impaired people face. Second, the existing web technologies and tools. Third, available web accessibility courses. And finally, my recommendation to this problem, which is the implementation of a web accessibility course for BCIT. But first, what is web accessibility? According to the World Wide Web Consortium, web accessibility means that websites, tools, and technologies are designed and developed so people with disabilities can use them. More than 80% of the visually impaired users are dependent on other people for their online transaction and navigation. This is because 92% of the most popular websites fail to meet basic standards for accessibility, according to the Information Technology and Innovation Foundation. What are those online problems? A study showed that while navigating in different websites, visually impaired people mainly struggle with different online features, such as screen reader compatibility, colors used for visual data, text sizing, and operability for all functionalities through a special keyboard. But what are the existing innovation technology systems for people with disabilities? The most important is wide area, defines a way to make web content and web applications more accessible to people with disabilities. Without wide area, certain functionality used in websites are not available to some users with disabilities, especially people who rely on screen readers and people who cannot use a mouse. This software describes the structure of the web page, such as headings and regions. There are also assistive technologies to provide better and more effective access to websites. The most famous one is the screen reader, which is an assistive technology that reads text and image content and transforms it into speech output. Some examples are VoiceOver, which is a screen reader powered by Apple, Talk by Google, NVDA, which is the Microsoft version and is the only free access screen reader, and JAWS, which is also created by Microsoft Windows. Another important tool is the Braille display, which are special keyboards with Braille characters. Users can adapt a special Braille keyboard to their computers and transform a normal website into a Braille website. A dictation tool is another incorporated software that allows users to make use of websites and apps by using voice commands. Now, websites must work on creating solutions to enhance access to information for disabled people. How do we make this possible? Part of the solution to this problem is developers having enough resources and knowledge to implement accessibility tools. Education will have a key role in creating awareness of this problem and the implementation of solutions. Some examples of universities with accessibility courses are the University of British Columbia with the Web Content Accessibility Special Project, which is part of their innovation course, and the Web Accessibility for Developers in Toronto Metropolitan University, which is part of the Computer Science degree. In addition to this, there are certifications available online that focus on web accessibility. These are the Web Accessibility Specialist certification, which offers training on web accessibility techniques, and the Certified Professional in Accessibility Core Competencies, which focus on core competencies for ensure accessibility in digital environments. Now, my recommendation is the development of a Web Accessibility and Assistive Technologies course for the Computer System Technology Diploma in BCIT. Through this course, students will learn about accessibility tools, techniques, and the necessary guidelines for creating accessible websites, apps, and digital content. This course will raise awareness about the importance of the implementation of these practices. With the collaboration of industry experts and organizations on this topic, the course should focus on real-world execution practices which will provide hands-on experience for students. The donation made by Dr. Leslie Price will be used for the development and delivery of the course and to make sure it meets the needs of students in line up with the industry necessities. By incorporating this new course, BCIT equipped its graduates with the necessary skills to develop accessible and inclusive experience for visually impaired people. Visually impaired people have found countless challenges when accessing different websites and apps, and it is our responsibility to reduce that gap of discrimination. Thank you for watching this presentation, and remember that true accessibility is giving blind people the same options to access information as sighted ones.